Hello everyone, I'm Brandon Marcello, Joel A. Erickson.
With gloves.
We're going to talk about the silly season. Coaching rumors, coaching changes, things of that sort. It's obviously gotten, the machine has started churning a little bit with Florida firing Will Muschamp. He'll finish out the regular season, 2 games remaining, but a lot of names are out there as potential candidates, nothing official. I doubt Jeremy Foley has a list of 12 names that he's going, all right, that's the guy I'm going after here right now. But Gus Malzahn is definitely a hot name because of what he's been able to do at Auburn his first 2 years here.
And because he's an offensive guy.
That's the key with Florida right now. Joel, you asked him today about being a potential candidate in Florida.
Yeah, he was stronger in just a little tiny way. Last year when we asked him about Texas, he said, he's happy where he's at, basically. The thing he added this year was, I'm totally committed to this job, or something along those lines, which is a little bit different, but it's basically the same message. One thing to note with Florida, because there's obviously going to be some rumors flying around and stuff like that, most of the national guys who cover all these coaching searches were tweeting on Sunday that this is going to be one of the quietest coaching searches you're going to be around. Auburn pulled off a really quiet one when they hired Malzahn. But Foley is notorious for keeping that stuff close to the vest. So you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Even if Malzahn's name never even comes up in an actual way other than he might be a candidate, which is where we're at now. It's just people just throwing it out. Yeah. It's going to be really hard to determine whether or not there's something actually going on.
You know what's great, though? We have not heard John Gruden's name. That's the best part of this entire situation.
But I want to bring back groomers.
Groomers.
It's a great word.
Hashtag groomers. But here's the thing. This might not be the last time you hear Gus Malzahn's name come up, especially if any NFL jobs come open, as they did last year with the Cleveland Browns. He was not very interested in that. Gus Malzahn wasn't interested at all. But if you get a good enough NFL job, does Gus Malzahn get tempted by that opportunity to maybe go win a championship on another level? I'm not certain he's ready to do that now at this stage of his career. He's obviously only 2 years here and he wants to win a championship, but something to keep in the back of your mind if any really good NFL jobs come open.
The other thing to note is that what would have been a barrier to him in the past.
Right.
A lot of people are going to have questions about whether his offense will translate or not. Chip Kelly is really good.
Yeah, they've done a great job there.
He's 17-9 in the NFL, and I know at the college level you guys will be screaming for his head, but at the NFL level that's pretty darn good. He's going for a second division title, and that's going to make some people take notice. The other thing that's going to help, not just Malzahn but other coaches who run some spread, hurry up type stuff, is Kelly's doing it without elite quarterbacks, which in the NFL is very difficult to do. And there's going to be some teams down the road, again, not saying it's going to be Gus necessarily, but going to be looking for ways to get stuff out of quarterbacks who aren't Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees or Peyton Manning or Tom Brady.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. It's a silly season. It's only November. You'll be hearing all kinds of stuff, maybe not necessarily about Coach Malzahn, but about coaches all across the country over these next couple of months as jobs come open. And hey, the Michigan jobs could probably, is it open? Have they made that official? I don't remember.
Think so.
I don't even remember.
Well,
Michigan has a coach that's on the hot seat right now, at the very least. I can't believe I can't remember if he has been or not.
You get to read about it while eating your holiday stuff and going to holiday parties.
Yeah. Be kind of a party pooper. You're like, what are you doing? Drinking eggnog? No, I'm looking at my phone, looking at groomers. I'm looking at the John Groomers.
We love Gruden rumors because of that. Anyway, we'll have much more at AL.com. Obviously, we've already got a couple things up today. I asked Gus about the Florida thing. Brandon asked about defensive staff, but just keep it tuned to AL.com for any of that silly season nonsense, which sometimes turns into not nonsense.
Right. Non-nonsense.